This is insane! So today we're going to be talking about a major leak that helps explain Beyblade Burst Gachi, Beyblade Burst GT a little bit more. So this set right here, picture got leaked through Twitter. So this picture got leaked on Twitter, and it is the B-136 Beyblade Burst Gachi set that comes with SLASH VALKYRIE and Ace, Gran, and Rock Dragon. So before we continue, before we move on to any other images, one thing I want to say is that this set is very similar since it is two alternate versions of the main Beyblades, but there's a lot to cover right now. First off, these Beyblades look amazing. They look very nice. Standard Stadium, which is a little bit of an annoyance. TAKARA TOMY always giving us that same stadium 20 times, eh? But we have our next image which I'm going to be showing. So there are three parts to these Beyblades: Energy Core, the weight, which is the Gachi chip, and the base GT core. So that's how customization is going to work. And these base GT cores are in a sense very similar in a way to the 0G elemental cores with fire, water, god, all that stuff. So the top part is your energy core, which you can see it's Dragon Valkyrie. So I basically made this image to break it down. The top core is that Valkyrie part. Then after the GT chip is the middle part, and the bottom is whatever the element is. So Slash, or for this set there's also Ace, Gran, and Rock. So there's other options. So I could have Dragon with the Slash core, and the Slash core is basically Valkyrie. However, it's very different this time around, which is weird. But something else to mention is that there's more than one type of Gachi chip. So you'll notice, oh, that makes a lot of sense then. Because that means that the core we got from the random booster that Trigger Fang is actually the core that's for the Dragon Beyblade, with the shape and everything. You'll notice the hexagon pattern. So for the Dragon one, there's three, and you can see one on the top, one in the middle, one on the bottom. Or not really on the bottom, but just for the image on the bottom. For Slash Valkyrie, one on the right, but you'll notice a little bit of edges on the GT weight in the middle, and then after two on the side. But something else you're going to notice is that there's many little hexagons on the middle part, while the other one, there's only two, which can maybe represent, I guess, how much is on each of these cores, which, by the way, I guess it kind of makes sense since they've been going less and less metal. The actual cores, like the energy layer, that ding was for my idea, the actual energy core and I guess the bottom, those both are going to not have any metal. The core in the middle is the only actual metal we're going to get, which also, I guess, is alright. It's sort of like, in a way, if Beyblade Burst God had metal God chips, but each God chip had, like, really different shapes and molds to them. So it'll be interesting. I don't know how really bulky these bays are. I'm assuming as bulky as maybe Cho-z Valkyrie. I don't know how strong that's going to be. But I don't even know what else there could be, because there's no explanation. Maybe if you could turn it or anything like that. But it looks super interesting. I guess each maybe core, we might get a lot more cores in the future where it gives a lot more weights. Maybe. Or maybe there are weights that are very specific to each layer, which could make a lot of sense. So crazy. So the parts for this, by the way, is BL for Slash Valkyrie, PW, and then after for Ace, Gran, Rock, Dragon, which, by the way, it's not all three, it's one of them you pick, which you can see the image on the bottom. It is STCH. So my theory for the names, because we don't have the actual names, we have the initials. For Dragon, I don't know, I was thinking something like Strength Change, something like that. Kind of would make sense, I don't know. For Valkyrie, I would say that the driver is going to be called Power. Because PW, Power. BL, BL is a little tough. I don't know, it can't be bloody because we already have bloody longinus. That's interesting. That also means that the leak for the future random booster, which is coming in April, Quick is not a part of SLASH VALKYRIE. A lot of theories. So Quick is going to be a new performance tip, which actually will make a lot of sense. But, ooh, that's a little crazy. So, everything we know about GT now is that there's 3 different parts. We kind of already had an idea, but now we really know a lot more about these bays. By the way, that's a Photoshop picture of Volt. It's not that from the anime. I just did it for reference since I saw the random booster to try to make it look like it. But, insane. I think Beyblade Burst GT is going to really experiment on, I guess, the Beyblade shapes and the cores and everything like that. Very similar, in a sense, to maybe Metal Fusion, where I don't know, it's like Metal Fusion and Zero G combined with Burst all in one. So interesting. Hey, in a way, this kind of saves Hasbro for the next series, because now it's more plastic and they only got to do the metal cores in the middle. Maybe TAKARA was like, hey, Hasbro, we like your idea of saving... that kind of would make a lot of sense in a way. A lot of people make fun of the fact that Hasbro has no metal, but we're ignoring the fact that through the start of Cho-z to the end, the releases actually got less metal than they should have had. In reference to the Cho-z awakening system for those strong bays. So overall, super impressed. So by the way, the GT on there, it's the GT layer system. I keep on saying GT, but it's not actually pronounced. I'm just saying it just for the sake of it. But wow, it is so crazy. Now I'm guessing that maybe as bulky as Cho-z Valkyrie and all these other bays, I think they're gonna be slightly stronger than the previous releases, but I don't think the gap's gonna be that big, considering what's there. It's gonna be a little bit closer than before. I'm guessing, right? That's how the shapes look and everything. And oh, last thing to leave off with, the main character's bay, Dragon looks amazing. SLASH VALKYRIE seems like if Strike God Valkyrie fused with Winning Valkyrie, no, Strike God Valkyrie fusing with Victory Valkyrie. Yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah, that is kind of it. I guess 1,000 likes, you know, super nice, eh? It's just super nice. I just had a croissant then after I did this video, so I think just leave 1,000 likes. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you're wondering about the releases, we're probably gonna get it since it's coming out Friday or the Saturday of this week. That means probably gonna only get it like maybe Wednesday. But I guess stay tuned. I'll try to do my best when I actually get it. Thanks for watching though, and have an awesome day.